In this video, we're going to briefly cover the NotiWipe notification system and how to use it. So as you can see, after you downloaded from the Unity Asset Store, we have this main C# file called notification wipe. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new game object. This we'll just call notification. We're just going to drag and drop that C# script right on it. So as you can see, we have a pretty massive thing to set up here. So we're going to go with a new background, which is going to be the background texture that you're going to see wipe in and wipe out. So let's just use a standard black background for right now. The anchor position is going to be which corner we're going to base our notification out of. All of this will be automatically changed with your selection and recalculated for the different areas or wherever you want your notification to be displayed. Right now I'm going to leave it at top left. Use inverse will actually inverse the way that your notification is going to wipe in and wipe out. We're going to leave that blank right now because we want it to wipe in from left to right. If we use inverse, it will go from right to left. Is animating is a public bool that I put into the script so that your other scripts can call on this to see if the notification is sliding in or sliding out, or wiping in or wiping out. The wipe speed, for this we're going to set up, you can put in anything here, so I'm going to make it 15, which is pretty fast, not too fast. The on-screen wait integer will be the time that you want the notification to be displayed after it is fully wiped in. So in this case I'm going to make it 2 seconds. The text direct is actually going to be the location of where you're going to put it on the screen. So in this case, I'm out of the top left corner. I'll change this to 25, 25. So it's going to be right up here in the top left corner. We're going to make a width of, let's start with 250 and a height of 30. Now the text is going to be displayed over the background. We can make that anything we want. I'm just going to say header text for right now. Then I also allowed you to put in a text skin, so that if you want to use any different fonts or colors or sizes or anything like that, you can easily modify that in the skin. And let me see here, I have a few that we can use. Most of these skins are included in the package too, so I'm just going to use white text for right now. Now we can always set up a text offset too from the corner of this rect. So this 250/30, I know that I don't want it directly on the edge, so I'm going to put that as 5 and maybe just drop it down just 2. Now I also allowed you to have a sound effect in there when the notification's actually played. So in that case, I'm going to go and make a empty object. We'll call this sound effect whoosh. And we'll add a new audio source. We'll come back to our notification and put that in there. Alright, so at this point our notification is set up, but we don't have anything calling the animate function. So I'm going to go back to my scripts folder. I'm going to create a new script. We'll call this notification controller. And all of this really is I just want to display a button that when I click it will call the notifications animate function. So let's add the on GUI. Let's add a new GUI button with a new rect. We'll put it against the wall, about 300 down, and we'll make it 200 by 50. And we'll make it say something like send, so we can send the notification. And we also need to make a spot for the notification itself. So we'll make a new game object, we'll call it Notif. And in the Notif, let's get the component notification wipe, and we'll simply just call its animate function. Okay, we could just throw that notification control on the main camera, set the notification, hit play, and if we hit send, you can see that it sends in and then sends out. In the next tutorial, I'll go over a little bit more advanced overview and what other types of things we can do. And I'll also show you different anchor points.